Hi guys, welcome to Baba Kobe's channel. Here we discuss everything in life. Why should I have a special niche or what? My niche is people, black people mostly, but Africans are also people just like Europeans. So Europeans can also listen in, anyone who can understand what I'm saying. I speak in English, and in some cases I speak in Shona, in the Ndebele sometimes, because there are three languages I can speak. I can speak Shona, Chewa, Ndebele. Those are languages I learned in Zimbabwe. In English, I also learned it in Zimbabwe. I remember in the classroom, in grade 6 and 7, there used to be radio lessons, and at a specific hour, the radio was brought into a class, and a white man's voice, a white teacher's voice, would actually teach us English, and there would be instructions to the teacher to write on the board what we are going to talk about or learn about, and then the teacher would go on and read something or say something. If we are going to learn words like they, and there, they would be written specifically for that purpose on the board by the teacher, ready for the lesson. And when the lesson began, then we would get an explanation on radio. And the teacher was so specific and clear. They would say, your teacher has written this on the board, because there were instructions given for teachers to do that. I think then radio lessons were very good, and I learned my English from there. My English is not good, but I think it is perfect enough for anyone to understand me. Anyone who says I don't understand or I cannot speak English, I don't know, or cannot understand maybe the accent, the way I pronounce words, because sometimes I say Wade where I'm supposed to say Wade. I don't know. The difference is difficult if your tongue has been used to pronouncing in a certain way. So English is not my mother language, so I'm not very particular about pronunciation. I can pronounce the way I see the word, because I've been taught to pronounce it that way. So English is a bit difficult because you cannot guess pronunciation. You have to learn it. Whereas in Shona, if a word is written there, I can pronounce it, I can read it and pronounce it very clearly, because the language, it is written as it is read. It is read as it is written. So you write it, you can read it, and the pronunciation just comes fluently. However, there's some cases where these things or these words, some words have been distorted by some people. There are some people who are very particular about pronunciation. At one time, there was a white person in England who said, why do people pronounce Leicester as Leicester? That is a very odd question, because you see, when somebody comes from Africa, they are pronounced, or they are taught to read the word as it is. But you have to learn to pronounce Leicester, not Leicester. But that is how it is written. It is written Leicester, but it's pronounced Leicester. So it's you have to learn. That is one thing I just wanted to discuss with now. But I think there's a lot that we can learn from these languages. In Shona, we say Masvingo. But one non-African said Masvingo. They were also trying to read as it is written, Masvingo. It's not Masvingo, it's Masvingo. You see? So you have to learn from the people how you pronounce a word. If you don't come from that particular area, there should not be any surprise how you pronounce a word, but someone can guess what you're trying to say. So this is very important. Language is very important. So mothers, children are said to know their mother language, but most black people have gone to foreign countries and forgotten their mother languages. A child, you can still learn several languages. If you put two kids playing together there from different languages, they will learn each other's language by just playing together. And you'll be surprised that they'll be pronouncing the words just as well as the other child. So a language is very important to people. Don't lose your language. Maintain your language. Your mother language is very important. I just wanted to say that people must respect their mother language. It's very important. And I've seen some of us really getting out of the way to try to be more fluent in English than our own mother language, which is not good. No matter how good you speak English, you cannot be an English person. You cannot be an English man or woman if you are African or any other. You can speak it well, yes, I appreciate it. Thank you for now. See you in the next video. We will talk about languages. Thank you. Bye. Like and subscribe.